Adewale Adebayo says, I am far away from Nigeria. If I say what Tinubu IGP does not like, they can get me in 24 hours and land me in Abuja. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. Adewale Adebayo, a former presidential candidate of the SDP, has spoken about the issue of banditry, kidnapping and crime. He said there are no formidable criminals in the country that the government cannot comprehend if it genuinely intends to do so. He emphasized the government's capability to locate and bring individuals to justice, regardless of their location. In an interview with AIT, Adewale stated that despite being far away from Nigeria, if he voices something displeasing to President Tinubu or Ribadu or the Inspector General of Police, IGP, they have the ability to apprehend him within 24 hours and transport him to Abuja. He also urged for a more serious approach to addressing the challenges and emphasized the importance of asking pertinent questions of the government. In Ade's words, he said, and I quote, I am far away from Nigeria, and if I say what Tinubu IGP does not like, they can get me in 24 hours and land me in Abuja. So I think we should be serious-minded and we should ask the right questions of our government, and many of those problems will go away. But I think people in authority are not exercising the authority. People on duty are not performing their duties, and the people who have been elected into leadership are not given the leadership, and that is where problem lies. You will see it manifest in every facet of our lives. Our problems are not attended to, and it is not that they are difficult to solve. They are not attended to. 100%, 100%, 100%, I 100% I support what this man says. A perfect example of this is actually Igboho Sunday and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is still in prison. These people were not in Nigeria, but when the government wanted to get them, what happened? They did what? They extradited them and brought them to Nigeria. And they are in Abuja. They are in the DSS headquarters. Do you understand? They are where? In the DSS headquarters. It is a perfect example of what he is talking about. Perfect example. Because tell me, this person was far away from Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu, Sunday Igboho was in Benin. Okay, they were close around, they were traveling out. And then Nnamdi Kanu was where? He was in Kenya. I don't know what he went to do in Kenya. You get? But long and short, if I have told you people, even before this man came out to say this thing, if the government stands up today, stamp their feet and say, you know what? We want to handle insecurity. We want to deal with insecurity in this country. I kid you not. It will take them 4 to 6 months. We're going to start seeing the result. The kidnapping will reduce drastically. The banditry will reduce drastically. The terrorism will reduce drastically. They are just beating around. They are not attending to it. 100% I support it. The truth is always bitter, but it must be told. They are taking Nigerians for granted because to them, they have won by using tribe and religion to divide us. But what they seem to have forgotten is that hunger and hardship is just uniting us to fight them with the wicked policies. Expect surprises soonest. My dear. Thank God the Nigerians told us Nigerians the truth, but nothing but the truth. APC federal government, if they want to stop total insecurity in Nigeria, it can be done. But APC government, they're actually not doing anything because of corruption within themselves. They are playing politics with our lives, but God will someday deal with them in Jesus' mighty name. So I say again and again, if they want to, they will. If they want to, they will. If they want to, they will. It's just like you complain about how your life is. Maybe you are a chubby person, you are the big size. Maybe you are actually, you don't have motivation to do anything. If you make your decision that, see, I want to trim down, it begins with you. You understand? No matter how you are going to say it's difficult, people have done it. There are people who are always on the big side, and today they are now skinny girls on transit. You understand what I'm saying? Even though they're not skinny, but they are now living healthier lives. They are now better. You understand? They now feel so good about themselves. It all begins with, do you have the will So yes, if a human being can change it, why not? The government can change, what's it called, the trajectory of anything at all. Mr. Dole has just said the fact that Nigerian government are dilly-dallying on the kidnapping. Yes, so call it dilly-dallying, banditry, abduction, and Boko Haram issues. Nigeria cabals are beneficiaries of the situation on ground and does not want it to stop. Go back to the era of Goodluck Ebele Jonathan administration and how he wanted to flush these criminals called terrorists and bandits with the help of the villain soldier called Ihe Jirika. But the same nothing cabals kicked against it and rather quickly retired Ihe Jirika from the military. You don't see, the thing is, it is doable. Let me tell you people, every month, each state, most especially states that, their security, just like the North now, Northern state, they get security compensation from the government, as in the money to fight insecurity. They get it every month. So imagine that thing now will stop. And it's not small money. In fact, some governors, some of them have turned it to their pocket money. If this money enter, I'll use it to buy this one. I'll use it to do this one. I'll use it to take. I'm telling you, that's not the reason now. They are not interested in doing anything for the people. If something happens, they only come outside and say, "Hey, oh, chai, it is true now." And of course, they know that if they actually attack it, it's going to go once. So they'll do what? They will not. Yes, so you say the truth, they can easily repatriate you back to the country, but they cannot arrest those terrorizing Nigeria. This is why people complain they have hand in the security we're having. They do, my darling, they do. But it is very obvious that they don't care about the masses. They secure themselves for the people, commonwealth, and abandon them at the mercy of the terrorists while they continue to milk the country dry of everything. Okay, you are right, our problems are not attended to, and they're not difficult. They're not difficult. We make them difficult to ourselves, and that is the problem of the country. Which, if they deem it necessary today to stop all this rubbish, it will take them nothing. While it will take them nothing because they have all it takes to stop any nonsense within them. Yes, now, there was a particular young man that came outside and said something to then Aisha Buhari. He said, "Oh, she has eaten poor people's money in house at that time, and that she's now chubby." It took them nothing less than, I think, 24 to 48 hours to look for that young man and bring him out. So imagine, we talk that thing. Imagine the kidnappers. This one, they know that where the people are. They know where they are. They know where they are. They go consider all sorts of crimes. You understand? You just to favor the government. And then the government will come outside and tell the people that, they are doing something on their midst. They are not on it anything. They are not. The government want to do it, they'll do it right. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for telling me to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.